Good evening, Lance. Boys, I know everybody who ever tuned in to anybody playing a game of Mageecs fully expects minimum Seth Manfield busting win ratios of at least 99% if you're gonna keep any kind of viewer retention. And I'm here to tell you, Lance, that isn't gonna happen. At best, we're gonna go one hand X, and by X I mean 8. Excuse me one moment, boys. I'm doing a streams now, so you're gonna have to leave me alone. All right?
Yeah, but you were right.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, it was a scam. I knew it was. Anyway, I'm glad it was. So I'll talk to you later. Yeah. Good old clean memes, boys. I can't help but get spammed with AIDS, but whatever. So, I'm sure this is going to be a fun game of Mageecs. Right, boys? Everyone knows free play is where you go for the funnest of all fucking shit bollocks. Which is why that we're doing it. So, originally, I had Nest of Scaroobs and Necro Duality for this, but it's just rubbish. This deck is proper balls. Proper balls. And I'm hoping, because I know it's so god-awful, it won't get me in a full-on classic British Rage-a-mathon. But I can't promise anything. I can't even get close to promising anything about that not being the case. So we'll just have to wait and see, Lance. I've tried every weird combination to make this at least go 5-hand 20, aka 5-hand 1, and I just can't do it. So I thought maybe if I draw in the power of dweebs, we could discuss how this can be fixed in a way, converse how we can make this look like a 5-hand 1 when you consider free play is the only place on God's blue anus where Magic the Gathering is Magic the Gathering. Right, Lance? Something like that, anyway. So, yes, I am using the Ozolith. It's the only way to have counters really be sticking around for a long time. But everybody's decks are so linearly entrenched in one kind of AIDS. I just can't win any games. Not even win, because you know it's not about winning. I can't do anything, which is the big problem. Hondans, they'll play 15 enchantments without a care in the world about what I'm doing. I can't beat that. Aggro, they'll dump all their shit. Can't do that. Control, I got no counter shits. I just eventually die of AIDS. Whatever you say ends up happening. Whatever the risk is ends up busting my bollocks. But boys, we're going to have a wonderful time, right? Gates, I've lost the Gates. Obviously Gates is crazy good, powerful memes, so you can't do much about that. What are we doing here? We've got one arena. I don't want to die, do I? Probably not. Probably not, boys. I'm already on 13, even though this guy hasn't done anything. That is how good my deck is. I'll just kill myself the longer we just both sit here. Beautiful fucking 8. But, like I've said, I know the deck's shit. So if I know the deck is only supposed to win once, maybe that's enough for me to have a good time. Right, lads. You know once is enough. Just like that time when we all accidentally got a boner looking at Bloody Tits before we realized she also had a colossal baguette knob. But then we also had another look for the memes. Right, lads. Alright. I'm going to risk playing this only because I want to die. And everybody knows being dead is beautiful British scenes. Isn't that right, boys? So I suppose this is in here because the amount of times I've played, Hondensteds, that's why. But It could also gain me the 50 life that I need to offset by killing myself, you know, for the ultimate means. But once again, boys, I cannot, boys, overstate the fact that it is always going to be for the memes. Good British AIDS Lance. Alright, duress is pretty nice, probably. Right. Probably did. Probably did. Uh-huh. Alright, well I imagine you're going to want to finish that off. Otherwise that was a bit of a waste. Wasn't it, Lance? Des, with 5 beautiful British dollars. However, the weird beep 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 hasn't triggered, and that is giving me 8. Why hasn't that happened, lads? You know that's super important. Alright, Niv Mizzet can get blapped, which is good, clean memes. So, let's just hope he plays Niv Mizzet, we kill it, and he concedes. Yeah, Des, how come the noise didn't go off? We're going to have to do a full steward's inquiry into that one. Full British inquiry. Because if it's not about making silly noises, then I don't even want to begin to start playing this dog shit game. Do I, lads? Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it didn't work. We'll have to investigate. We should. We should. All right. I can't hold on to this anymore. I'll die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Des! Why did that happen? I'll have to sign in. I'll have to sign in after the stream's finished. But you know that was like the only thing in this whole streaming malarkey bollocks that gave me a reason to keep playing. Lance, I fucking loved it. I fucking loved it. Now it didn't even work. I am properly upset, Lance. Properly, unequivocally levels of unhappy with that shit. So now all I need is the actual enchantment that gets this thing to work, and then maybe we'll do the memes. Yeah, Des, you should do a chargeback. I mean, you can't charge back. You can't charge back whatever the fuck I was talking about, but something will happen, right? Okay, these are some quality non-AIDS draws. Quality, non-suspicious bullshit bollocks, right, lads? Just good, clean memes. Just good, clean British draw the memes. I love Magic the Bobbler King, boys. So, activate this? I think so. Exile the Niv Mizzet just in case. So I think this is an intro pack, but that just means it's a lot better than this load of old shit. Alright, I guess that's sort of alright. Okay, now we're rocking and rolling. Maybe. Alright, that was an awful long pause, so I presume this is a counter spell. I was going to hold the duress until later, but I don't think there's any need. Okay, boys, we're officially doing the memes. We are look at that. One insect. One insect. In exchange for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 mana, 3 enchantments, an artifact, and another enchantment. What a setup for a bunch of fucking shitty 1/1s. Incroyable memes. Alright, I guess the fucking thing is not going to trigger. So I'm just going to have to say, Des with the beautiful British $5. Good news, Dr. Cheeks. AIDS will soon be cured. That's not good news. I mean, I much prefer AIDS afflicting everybody. Because that way it's just classic fun time bollocks. Right, lads? Okay. Double nest. I am drawing an awful lot of the same shit. Isn't that right, boys? But that's good memes, as they say on the tubes. That just means I'll be able to set everything up later, and we'll all be doing 8s. I didn't realize how close to dead he was. Still. Oh, GG's. But I'm not going to concede because... Oh, he must have top decked the land. You know if that was a Niv Missy, he would have plopped it. You know if that was a Nivy Squibs, it would have been plopped. But there you go, boys. You thought I was just memeing. But fucking YouTube squeebed it. 15-0. 15 hand O on the day. Boys. Incredibles. Mark says, Cheeks, how was the sandwiches yesterday? Did your date appreciate it? My date? I don't know. I don't think you could count the old ball and chain as a date. I mean, we've been there multiple times, which is always the best thing to do on a Valentine's Day, is do the same old shit. But we both like it. Well, I don't care, to be honest. She likes it. And like I said, anywhere that does unlimited anything, sign me up. That's all I need to know. Unlimited sandweenies. The best thing is, they fully expect, because they're a reputable establishment, that you'll be like, okay, we'll just have 2 sandwiches, this is like a working lunch, and we'll be out of here. Not all cheeky boys, and especially not all cheeky boys on Valentine's Day. That is, yep, keep those sandwiches coming, miss. £7.50 now for a Coke. I'll have a beautiful bit of British tap water if you don't say. No, I don't need any refills on tea, because tea is fucking AIDS. I will have water and sandwiches. Egg sandwiches, egg and cress. You can't beat the classics, lads. Egg and cress, cucumber and cream cheese, or whatever the fuck they had in there. It was good. And then they gave us this, like, the richest, like, mini dessert in between sandwiches and cakes. I'm sure it was like a sabotage job to make you so sickly ill that you couldn't do the same scam with the cakes. But I did the beautiful British Amazon-honed scam, which is eat 2 batches of cakes, almost be sick on the table, and then order another batch, and then immediately say, we've got to be getting off, so can you box these up for me and I'll take them with me. That, lads, is how you do the Mageecs. Never mind, you think you're going to... Everything is a scam opportunity. But legally so, obviously. But it was fine. So, the great Garbage... Surely it's not Garbage Andy, the classic funny memer, bald cunt pussy who's up everyone's arse on Twitter. I've actually never seen him play Mageecs. I've only ever seen him have 8s. But we'll have a wonderful time, right, boys? What a load of old AIDS there, lads. What a load of old AIDS for a bag of eights. So I don't know how long I'm going to play. I don't know how long I'm going to play this deck. It's awful. Like, all of my decks are terrible compared to a regular deck, and especially compared to a legs deck. But it's bad, even by that qualifier. So I don't know if we're going to take any time trying to fix it, or if anyone's got any ideas, or if anyone's seen any cards you think I would like, or if anyone wants to take the Dr. Cheek challenge and get your balls waxed, basically. If you don't want to do any of that, then I will figure it out as we go. How's everybody else's Valentine's go? Hopefully Emin the Hemon is in here by the end of the thing, because he was on a random Tinder bangathon attempt. Boys, you know what we do with this game. Stick that up on the tubes. Two-hand O. Absolutely fucking beautiful levels of Magic the Gathering. Also, Des, or anyone, remind me to do the full behind-the-scenes investigation as to why we didn't get that funny noise trigger. You know that's important, Lance. Let's actually have a look here. So, browser, that's correct. It's supposed to appear here. I can't click on this because it'll give away all the secret information. But it just didn't work. Well, I don't know. Full steward's inquiry at the end of this one, obviously. So, Duress and Thoughtseize were the only cards that I added, because how the deck works in my head is that you just don't die early, have them exhaust all of their resources, and then you can finally have Nest of Scarabs, Amit Eternal, Khan minus for the Ozolith. But it doesn't work that way. Everybody's playing cards that never die. They come back from the grave. They're playing Hondens so that all of my sweepers and removal spells don't kill anything. It's just a shit deck, for reals, Lance. Truly one-dimensional in the worst way. One-dimensional, mid-range, aimless bullshit. Look at this. Bullshit. Bullshit. But it's a good time to check out what everybody else is doing, right? I'm sure Neon Kennedy is going to be like the full-on five-hand bullocks or something, right? Everyone will be rushing to play all the new shits. Shuffler's fine. 50 quid for the boys. Okay, what's this guy up to? Do you think this is Hondens, Lance? Could it be 5-1 boys? 250 cards, no mana issues, no problems. Fucking full art bollocks lands as well, boys. That's good clean memes. Good clean memes how we likes it. You know we like good clean memes. I'm sure he'll have to stall out now. Right, boys? Of course he will. He's only done the memes for 5 turns. Relax. Mark Lemon says, my Valentine's was hopeless. Need advice to lift my game. I'm not a fat dweeb, by the way. Completed Iron Man last year. Well, then you should be absolutely fine. Fine for the memes, as they say on the tubes. So this guy's probably saying, this game is such fake bollocks. How can he have 3 Murderous Riders in 3 turns? And I'm thinking, this game is such obvious total bollocks. How can this 250 card gibberish deck just be having something to play every turn? Which one of us is in the wrong, Lance? Has to be one of us. Has to be one of us, Lance. Alright, we have assembled our dogshit combo again. Surely, Boys, surely not 20-hand oak. So Primeval Bounty is a Superbs card. It's a card that gives me a massive bit of the horn. Massive horn. Unfortunately, we are a bunch of twats. Excuse me! I've got 250 cards curving out like a virgin's. I've got places to be because my PP has fallen off. So if you don't mind, can I get AIDS quicker than this, please? If you don't mind, can I get AIDS faster than this? Mark, I give you the only advice I could give anyone. OkCupid is just pure slags. And not just hitch up their skirt at the bus stop slags. All types of slags. But don't get too hung up about Valentine's Day. That's the best day never to date anybody. Unless you're in a long-term load of old shit. Excuse me, it was your go? I'm busy trying to sell my virgin lands for a huge profit on Magic Online. I've got places to be. Which is mainly on the end of my uncle's willy. But let's not get into that. That's why I say your go. And then cry in the bathtub on the next turn. Because I'm a Magic the Gathering player. And we, this boy, are all pussies. Lads. I need to get closer into the realm of vagine pussy bitches like this. Maybe this is my calling when it comes to Magic. We have to avoid the game on the table because obviously it's always going to be shit. And I'm the best in the world because you see me, I've won every game today. That proves I'm the best. But sometimes I'll say I'm shit, you know, just to see what kind of response pops up. But in the meantime, boys, something Robotics. Right? I don't know why that amused me so much. I mean, Magic players are the shittiest pussies I've ever seen. Oh, Lance! He's trying not to time out. He hasn't just run to the bathroom to touch his penis. He's trying to get out of it. He's trying to play his little peepee out of the problems. What an absolute lad, boys. I just love this community. I love everybody who touches Magic. All of these guys, time-wasty, emote spammy pussies, I'm sure they cut their teeth at FNM doing the same thing. And I say this as every time I went to FNM, honestly, the vast majority of everybody there is all right. The vast majority of people are not embarrassing fucking bitches like this. I've made some decent friends in Mageecs. I've even had a decent time just playing Magic randomly. But this is actual Magic the Virgining, lads. A place where everybody goes to get AIDS. I'll play it out because, you know, this isn't a waste of my time. We'll boot up Amazon and see what's on offer. We'll see how many bases they've got in stock for me to order and then send them back like a Tomy, my first base plastic model, and see if I still get a full refund on my $1,800 Fender Jazz Precision combination Cliff Burton one-of-a-kind jizz wankathon. Right, boys. Will I be able to do those memes? Or will I die of AIDS? Mark says he'll try OkCupid. He's in Australia. Not sure if it's good here. I mean, yeah, if it's launched in Australia, I'm sure it works. And if it works, then I'm sure it's absolutely fine. But I only choose OkCupid because I found that to be a really good... It's been a long time since I used it, so it might have gone down the toilet. But everybody was genuine. There was no weird, hey, I've got a PlayStation for $5. All you have to do is meet me in this dark alley, and definitely don't bring your phone because you'll get interference or something. No, yeah, just no scams. Everyone was nice. Only one psycho I went out with, and she was only a psycho because she couldn't believe how great I was. Which is, you know, technically that makes her 100% sane. Doesn't it, Lance? So, what are we going to do after this? I don't think this deck is very fun either. So, it's not like we could play this game and then play this deck again and they have a good time. It's just really boring. But we are playing a gigantic Virgins, which is my favorite part of this whole game. Never mind all the shit that I complain about what goes on the field. A lot of the time, that is full just sour balls, because everything else in this game is such an annoying load of shit. However, boys, playing this guy reminds me why I love Magic the Gathering. Just a good game. Just a good game. Isn't that right, Lance? So this should speed everything up a bit. But we'll see. I mean, he's there. He's at his computer screen, digging his nails into his legs, I presume, annoyed at the world that he was trying to play a 250 card Memers full art Virgin deck, and he played another Nest of Scarabs, a Chroma's Memorial net deck dweeb, wasting his time, spamming Yorgos, being a fucking asshole. I mean, if I had $1 for every Nest of Scarabs boy that I played, I'd have 7 billion squid. And I would take that 7 billion squid and I would buy 2 billion squids worth of squid stock. And then I would realize I've made a huge mistake. But it doesn't matter because I'd still have 5 billion squid. Right, Lance. Alright. Are you going to attack with your 3? He is, lads! Look at this boy go! What an absolute beautiful boy! Incroyable memes! He made it seem like he was just away, but he was actually trying to stretch this game out worse than his uncle stretched his anus out on Christmas Eve. But on the plus side, we got to stream this, and everybody got to watch this and say, you know, I want to play Mageecs as well, because it's such a fun game. Everybody who plays Magic the Gathering seems like such a nice boy. Everybody, lads, is just the height of grown-up dweebist pussyism. Again, I'm off my arse on Wiz, so, and I'm tired, as you might imagine. So, my effortless, cogent ramblings might be a little bit weak. But it's better than just saying everything's AIDS and everyone's a cunt, right? Easies. Easy. Mageecs. Boys. Someone else says, if she were to plan the date, where do you think we would end up? Oh, fucking Harry Potter. Or everything is Harry Potter world. Even though she's fucking 40 years old almost. Harry fucking peeps. Although it's not a bad trip. You know, you get to spend some time on a train. Or on a bus. On a bus. I remember the first time we went. the boss was like full of 40-year-old people anyway. I was expecting... There wasn't a kid in sight. Everybody was like 19 or 40. I looked around and there was just downtrodden boyfriends all over the place. And we all looked at each other like, we're missing the football for this AIDS. But I had a good time there, sort of. I mean, it's just like a big load of shit. It's alright. You get to go on the Hogwarts Express. You get to pretend like you're taking a whiz through all the cabins. That was fun. I'm sure that's what we would do. If it was like a romantic, what can I do for Mr. Cheeks? I don't know what I would even want. So it'd be hard for somebody else to know what to get me. Alright, 2 nest of shits, blow up all the peeps, and a thought squeeze. I think this is the first game that we lose. All year, let me tell you. I am currently 900-0. Gutter AIDS, hunted bitch. Okay. Okay. So blowing up all of these boys is going to be quite redundant. So let's draw some more blow-ups. I'm trying to think what my best draws are. Play Nest of Scarabs now, and then probably another one. Then blow everyone up. He gets a 1-1 back. And then what am I doing? Probably play a... Khan would be a good draw, I think. Khan would be alright, I think. Lance. Ooh. Double Imperious bullshit. Yeah, I think this one's going to be tough. I think this one is going to be tough. That's a good draw, in theory. Ha ha! Shuffler's fine, Lance. 50 quids for the boys at Whizbangs HQ. 50 squid for those cheeky lads who keep pretending this game is completely normal. And also, let's send another 50 quid to all the YouTubers who say Shuffler's fine, but then are the first in line to fully deck out their shit in gibberish aids to impress the myriad of fucking pussies who play this bollocks. Everybody agree? Good stuff. Lance. Tuck says, Cheeks helped turn me into or onto online dating. I've had great success. Even had a Valentine. Lance, always believe in the Cheeks. Always. Everybody knows that. I'll never steer you in the wrong way. Except the million times that I say, let's watch Magic the Bollocking. Okay, don't really want to take a Thoughtseize. I am going to have to just play this as a lad. Alright, here's the plan. I don't think it's a good plan. I don't think it's a good plan. So I assume he'll blow up all the peeps now to have a 1-1 left over. Okay, well, we died of AIDS anyway. Lance, we officially died of the AIDS. But we'll just edit this out because it looks really bollocks. Yeah, fuck it. We'll edit it. We'll stick that in the recycling bin. I was far too distracted talking about OkCupid. That's the only reason I lost. Not that the deck was just dog shit. Not that the deck was built terribly, lads. I don't actually want to play a terrible deck. How long until I start net decking? How long until I start doing the classic, what's his name? The classic Murchie Boys of just taking decks off of Goldfish, changing one card, and then explaining to you for 20 minutes why I made that one change, and then go 2-1 in 20 minutes and then go to bed. How long? It's honestly, it's the only avenue of this game that I haven't fully explored. Is full net deckerage. Maybe it's the answer, lads. Maybe it is the answer to all of my ails, is to just play decks that better people have made. You think so, or you think that's absolutely insane? Nobody's better than your boy Cheeks. So, we're playing Mono White Lifelink Cats. I don't know if you heard of that deck. It's only 90% of my videos, but only mine, because it's not really a scourge of the idiotic morons. It's just people who are really good at Mageecs play this. People who are really, 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 really good at Mageecs play Mono White Lifelink Collected Company Heliod bullshit for no reason other than to have a tiny duck? Dog? I don't know. Hey, boys! This boring aids. Boys! We love Mageecs. Don't even get me started on how tiny your dick has to be to enjoy this. So, I could do this. I think that's the plan. Okay, that's the card. That's what I was looking for. Unfortunately, we didn't draw any lands, which I understand is classic Mageecs. Hey, he had all of the Virgin Bollocks lands. Isn't this guy really good at Mageecs? Isn't this guy really good at Mageecs? So, the last turn I could have played Bolus. Alright. I'm playing Angrath, and I know that I just said don't be a knobhead, and you got to take what you can straight away. But I'm not doing that. I am going to complain my bollocks off if this guy randomly top decks another Scurry Oak. I'm going to go mad. Lads. If he top decks a Scurry Oak, then I lose. If it's anything else, like... Everybody knows green-white has the ability to shoot 5-mana planeswalkers out of the sky, so that's why we're still in this game. But he's got a good chance, Lance. He's only got a 1 in 49 chance of top decking Scurry Oak, which means he's really good at Mageecs. What do you think? Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it, or am I gonna get it? But as we've seen via early preliminary scientific studies, we might be able to cure AIDS now. Boys, we might, through the power of Jesus, be able to cure AIDS. Think of all that crazy bum action we can be due now. Think of all the crazy anals you don't have to worry about at the park. Lance, think of all that unbridled condom in the bin squeebalage that is definitely not going to give everyone AIDS. Alright. So, Shadow's Bollocks. He still has a chance. Obviously, he could top deck Collected Company. He could top deck Scurry Oak. Wouldn't work now. But Collected Company off the top. Right, boys? Oh no! He's only gone and given himself a bit of the AIDS. Unbelievable levels of net deckerage here. Incredible, lads. Let that be a lesson to everybody who tries to get easy spam wins on Arena. There's no lesson to be learned. There's no oh, lads! Emmons in the chat, boys! We are all waiting to be debriefed on whether or not you found a classic Tinder BBW to sweat the place out. Or you had to make do with a skinny bitch. Oh, somebody said today's... Yes! Someone said Midweek Magic was a free draft. Indeed, it's true. It is. Alright. Don't even need to worry about what we're doing. We'll just grab any old shit. And... yeah, free draft. I mean, you literally can't beat that. And I mean that genuinely. A free Phantom draft in the first week of this set helps everybody really understand how to play and what cards exist. So for the first time in 5 years, that's a good bit of memes, boys. So I think this is good. I don't know if I think this is good. I mean, all we're going to do is just go over all these cards and I'll say I don't know if they're good or not. So we'll probably just stop doing that. I'll take this. You know I fucking love blowing everyone up. Blossom Prancer. When Blossom Prancer enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. I'm going to take a lot of blue draw cards. And I'm going to hope that I can play this, exile everything, and then draw my way out of it. Okay, that's my plan. Draw a card, discard a card, exile this saga as a 2-3. That's got to be fine, right? I think vehicles are very strong. Ancestral Katana. Whenever a samurai or a warrior you control attacks alone, you may pay 1 when you do attach this. I'll still take this for now. Valentine's Day in Brazil is in June. It's always got to be special in the old South America region. Eamon says, was supposed to meet the girl at a party and was there an hour early. Talked to another girl who was really cool and exchanged information. Tinder girl showed up. We stayed there for a bit. And then, hopefully, you skulked off to a cheap hotel and then left a mess. Even seasoned maids are like, I don't want to do this job anymore. Cleaning up fucking spunk off the TV. Cyber Trespassers. Discard Trespassers. Tap up to 2 creatures you don't control. That sounds good, but not for what I want to do. Lots of black cards here. Target creature gets -2. That's usually fine. Target opponent exile a creature they control. Target opponent exiles an enchantment. They're both good. Chain Flail Centipede. Whenever this... That's fine, I think. Assassin's Ink. Destroy target creature. Alright, that's good. Yeah, I mean, it's just good. What about you? Artifact Creature Rat Ninja. When the Zumi Prowler enters the battlefield, target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink. That's fine. Alright, 3 colours, perhaps. Another Modern Age. Or a planar Incision. So this is Jin Gitaxis. What's he doing? What is going on? Yeah, what is going on in, like, the overarching story? Phyrexia is invading other countries, planes, For what? Target player discards 2 cards. Ninjas and rogues gain menace. That's probably fine. This thing's fine, probably. I'll take that as well. Moon Snare prototype. Tap an untapped artifact or creature you control. Add shit. Discard Moonshit's bollocks. The owner of target non-land permanent puts it on top of their library. That's usually good. And it's only 1 mana. Tap an untapped artifact or creature. That's good, right? That's a bit of ramp. Another Modern Age. I'm going to take this. Nah, I'm not. I'm going to take this. Alright. We'll take that. Oh, maybe we'll take this. Add 1 mana of any colour only to cars and vehicles. Nah. High speed bollocks. Nah. Network dildos. Nah. Actually, that's pretty good. But I think you'll take a land over this. Uncharted Haven. Choose a colour, add 1 mana. Planar Incision again. Network Terminal. Add 1 mana of any colour. Tap another untap artifact. Draw a card, then get AIDS. Alright. Life of Shitbags. I saw someone on the internet tell me this was good. And I don't believe them. But he's good at Mageecs. Because he won some YouTube games, so I don't know. Debt to the Cami. I mean, these are all... Well, I wouldn't have said this was good. Maybe it is. Maybe they're all good. I'll try it. I mean, this is... It's for trying, right? Sort of. Scoured Barons, black and white. Okay. Target opponent reveals their hands. Just make them discard it. So am I playing humans or am I playing against bots after this? Definitely doesn't feel like a real draft. I mean, I know that it isn't. I'm drafting against bots, but am I also playing bots? A lot of black removalage. I don't think I'm playing that. Alright, fingers crossed for a bomb, even though it doesn't really get me anything. March of Swirling Mist. Up to X creatures phase out. Nah. Shintai. Nah. Boseiju bollocks. Not really the colours. Dramatist's Puppet. When it enters the battlefield, for each kind of counter on target permanent, put another one. Nah. Disruption bollocks is 2 blue. That's going to be hard. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Or another removal spell. Well, I'll take a removalage. I might not play Farewell. Yeah, I mean... I could have easily switched to anything. But bollocks. Artifact creature bollocks. Some kind of weird fish blob. Sad man. March of Burgeoning Life. Nah, all of the marches are shit. Era of Enlightenment. Gain 2. Have a 2/2. I don't think so. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to zoom through this. We're going to play blue. And we're going to not play white. Because... Oh, I should have taken the... Shit. No, never mind. Ninjutsu, lifelink. Ninjutsu, double strike. Ninjutsu, whenever one or more ninja shits, make a token. Discover the impossible. Look at the top 5 cards of your balls. Stick one up your ass. Whatever the fucks. This thing, that's probably fine if we have flyers. Covert Technician. When it deals combat damage, you may put an artifact from your hand onto the field. Unlikely. Thirst for Knowledge is alright. I actually like this. Alright. I changed my mind about blowing everyone up. I'm definitely not doing that now. Oh, now I've changed my mind again. Some of these cards are pretty good. Nah. Just play the fucking crab. Mobilize Mech. So this looks similar to the deck that we played on the other day. That never made the cut. Neither did this thing. Everything here is a load of shit. Oof. I mean, it's the same deck almost down to... It's almost exactly the same. Alright, Lance. This isn't as excitingly sexy as I would have imagined. Probably because I didn't imagine it in the slightest. But, whatever. Bollocks. Evan says, went to her apartment, did the classic memes, then afterwards I went and met up with the other girl at a Waffle House. Boys, that is classic memes. Meeting another girl while your willy is still wet. Ridiculous. Then went home to watch watched Castlevania. Oh, the anime. I thought you meant I just watched it on the tubes. With my drunk roommate at 4 a.m. See, Lance? Dating websites are classic British memeage. I don't like any of these cards. I'm just going to play whatever I get now. I'm just going to grab any old shit. Suit Up. Classic condom reference. But we don't need this anymore now that we've solved AIDS. Now that we've solved... Nobody's suiting up. Hampstead Heath is going to be littered with lads at 4 a.m. in the morning looking for some squeaky bum action. Acquisition Octopus. Artifact creature with reconfigure. Whenever it deals combat damage, draw a card. I'll play you that. I'm sure someone's telling me you should have switched. There are other bombs, whatever. And I also know that I did say this is for learning, and I'm not learning because I'm being a slag. But bollocks to that too. Everybody get 8s. So black and blue. All of our creatures are blue. Until end of turn, target creature becomes a 4/5 and draw a card. That's actually quite a good trick. Mobilizer or Sentinel. One other target vehicle you control becomes an artifact creature. So I think I already have one of these. Futurist is 4. Yeah, that'll be fine then. Maybe. Arm bitch, mini slag. Replicant cunt. Whenever a non-token artifact ends the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2 if you do create a copy. Seems fine. Yeah, I might want to take that instead. Alright, I think that's for me. Yeah, I don't think I'll play that. Alright, I think the deck seems like it's playable at least. Another Modern Age. Are they good, or am I going to really regret taking all of these? Oops. Alright, fuck it. So what am I doing after this? Nothing, probably. It's quite late. So we'll figure this out. Open some packs. Take a shit. What about me? How were the sandwiches and 10-pound cokes? Yeah, it was fine. I talked about it a bit earlier. It was just fine. It was it was just fine. I'm actually I don't know if you can tell. I have just become incredibly tired. Incroyable levels of tired. And I don't even know if I can get to the end of this fucking game. I really don't think I can. Oh my lord. It's only 20 past 12. I am almost asleep in this chair. I don't think I can do it. I need to just have a look at the fucking curve. 14 2-drops is probably too many. So we'll keep this. One of those is gone. That's gone. Sphere can stay. Mobilized mech will have one. Short circuit. That's out of here. Modern age, whatever. Lethal exploit can stay. I'm not a big fan of that. That can stay. And that's alright. No. That's fine-ish. Suit my balls. Well, you'll debt to the cami, you'll believe yubs. Futurist Sentinel, we'll just play one of those. Ink, fine. Shit. Mirror bollocks. 2 more cuts. Network Disruptor. When it enters the battlefield, tap target permanent. 3 Modern Age I'm going to keep. Whenever this, yeah, I'll keep that. Puzzle Maker. Whenever it becomes tapped, scry 1. 9 creatures somehow. Alright, 1 sphere. I'm gonna try this. I mean, that's alright. We'll get rid of the puzzle shits and I'll play the thing that makes a 4/5. Alright. Let's wake up, lads. Fucking AIDS the shits. We'll figure it out. Okay, boys? Man. I know that I've mentioned this a few times, that I don't like sleeping. It's just, to me, it's just the biggest waste of my life. Yeah, it's a huge waste of time. But every now and again, you get hit with waves where you can't fight it, and I feel like that's where I am now. Probably because, yeah, being up most of last night, and then just fucking AIDS during the day as usual. And now that we're playing Mageecs, doing the draft, trying to process cards I don't know, that really nailed my balls. But, Emin, you could go back and see my more enthusiastic recount of yesterday. Otherwise, it was better than fine. We got all of our shit. She got drunk. I had tap water. Standards. We didn't go anywhere afterwards. Like 5 Boys, because everything was not closed, but I didn't have enough time for me to get enough peanuts. Plus, I was fucking chock-a-block with the sand weenies. But don't ever discount how many times I can eat a meal in a single day. Boys. Alright, looks like we're playing Real Peeps. Only because they are making it even harder for me to stay awake. Debt to the cami is going to disappoint, says Jesse. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's all about learning, isn't it, Lance? And the fact that I'm not going to draft again for the rest of my life means that I won't learn anything. All I'll do is turn up tomorrow, call everyone a piece of shit who touches this game, and also remind me to look into the Streamlabs thing, because Des plopped a beautiful donation earlier, and the noise thing didn't trigger. And you know that's the only reason I do this now, Lance, is to hear silly noises. And for money. So I don't know why this seems to happen so much. I don't know if it's a weird glitch. I don't know if this guy has had a heart attack. It's very likely in this day and age. In this post-COVID world, boys are dropping left and right of coronary obesity issues. And if you're going to find that, of course Magic's going to be the place. Also, if he's not playing, I should have mulliganed a couple more times. Ninjutsu is 4. Alright, this guy might be able to get plopped out pretty soon. Classic. I want to play with the rabbit. I wonder who pitched that to Wizards. Let's name a card after a dildo. Or a vibrator, if you want to be a connoisseur of all things vaginal based. Okay, boys. I mean, it's 2 wins. It's not like a best of 7 thing. So maybe this guy is just being sort of a good Samaritan and letting everybody have free cards. I don't know. It happens so often, you have to imagine. I mean, that was as riveting as a regular play of the week. Like Cocaine's playing the wrong land. Oh man, that's top 4. Top 4 plays of the whole week. Cocaine's plopping a shit land. Unbelievable fucking scenes. Boys, concealing curtains. I'm absolutely going to stick that up my arse. When it transforms, you may do a thought seize on someone. That's not the end of the world. Am I ever going to play it? Who knows, boys? Who knows? But we'll see. You know what I'm actually getting into? This is just a complete aside, seeing as I put those emotes up. I'm actually going to start watching Star... Again, no Blue Land. Nothing fake AIDS bollocks about that. Alright. Exploit is fine. Modern Age, I think, is fine. That is not going to stay. Bang! Tap that bitch down. Yeah, I'm going to start watching The Next Generation again. I was enjoying it up until the episode, hey, Dad, I put my virgin lands in because I didn't want to feel like a virgins. But unfortunately, I was a virgins the whole time. I watched an episode where Worf's kid comes on to the ship, and I already remember that. I haven't seen I haven't seen Star Trek in 20 years. I was like, fucking forward in this shit. Nobody cares about that little wank stain. But then Deanna Troi pops up, and it's like, I remember why I played Mageecs. I remember why Mageecs was played, lads. Deanna Troi. Star Trek, what you always do in the memes. They were like, we're a progressive TV show pushing left-wing agendas. Every time the fucking Enterprise goes to some shithole town, they never want to blow it up. They're always doing diplomacy balls. It's always a really dog shit sandy village. Alright, what are we doing here? Configure is 2. That's probably fine by me. Oh my days, I've got AIDS. It's called summoning sickness, boys. Which The Next Generation episode do you like the most? I just watched the one that Thingy did an episode based on, and I couldn't believe how identical it was. Up until the end. Rick and Morty. The one where Riker gets stuck in a fake hologram shit, but it's like twofold. So he escapes, but he hasn't really escaped. They're just trying to get his codes in the same way that the Bleebatrons are trying to get what's his name's code? The Bleebatrons are trying to get Jesus's code. From the memes. So putting this on the wrong thing is really going to end up giving me AIDS. But, you know, I think it's fine. Right. Is it fine? Boys? Probably not. Alright, Assassin's Inc. Pretty good. But this just as nothing is pretty shit. So it doesn't give anybody... Does it give you +2/+2? I don't know. We'll fucking find out in a minute. We'll figure out all the aids, Lance. All of the aids shall be dissolved with a big bucket of bollocks or something. But that episode... I mean, I watched that episode this week. So it was fresh, but I liked it. I like the humdrum episodes the most. So no Borg, no Captain Picard's got lost on the mess hall. I like everyone's just been running around having a shit. Oh, he could just blink this. Alright, I'll get the hang of this. I'll get the hang of this, Lance. Good job this isn't worth anything to anybody. Yeah, alright. If you're going to spend 25 minutes figuring it out, don't worry about it. How's Kanagawa? Asked Reefer LaFunks. I think it's the same as every other set. I think it's exactly the same. It's totally fine. We're in the first weeks. Everyone's super excited. It's in fucking 3 weeks. Everyone's going to be wanking about the next Commander set or Secret Lair Street Fighter, and we'll forget this even exists. What it does for Standard, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of vehicles. And this week, the winner of Modern, the winner of Pioneer, and the winner of Standard didn't have any new cards in their deck. I know that you could say, oh, people are just going to be playing what they're used to. I mean, is any of this shit better than Hullbreaker Bollocks? Is it? I don't know. Have I watched the latest Bond? No. Vice Admiral Jean says, Cheeks, you have to watch Deep Space Nine. I've seen all of the Star Treks. I am a full nerd. I've seen every episode of every Star Trek except the latest ones. I haven't watched... I can't remember. The one with Michelle Yeoh. I haven't watched that. You have to watch Deep Space Nine. People still debate if certain people are character is a war criminal or not. If certain people... Who's a war criminal in Deep Space 8? Draw a card, then discard a card. See? Debt to the Cami is absolutely amazing. Absolutely incroyable. Incroyable Mageecs. This is a draft. It's a free bot draft. So everybody can play. If you didn't know, everybody is allowed a free bot draft. It's exactly as shit as it seems. Whenever Acquisition or someone else... It's probably fine to do this. So I'll remember this time to equip this after Summoning Sickness. So that I don't have my dick in my hand like an absolute lad. Someone else says, I like episodes with the Borg. To me, they're just a bit too intense. I like everyone just walking around, getting stuck in the fucking holosuite, which they seem to do every week. Getting stuck in the holosuite is basically like everybody's meat and potatoes when it comes to... I don't need to move this just yet, do I? First for aids. Okay. As long as those things don't have lifelink or are enormous, I could easily... It gets -1 for each modified creature, which is none. Okay, boys. I might just get smashed by this bollocks. Right, it does look like we could be in for a bit of a smashing. What's going on? Why are we wasting all of our time? Why is everybody full of AIDS? Oh my lord, the fucking levels of AIDS in this game. Alright. -2, and then another -2, so I can kill something. So what does this do? If enchanted creature would be destroyed, instead sacrifice this, and the land gains indestructible. Okay, boys, we can easily squeak our anus out of this. I should have played this. There was no need not to have done that. Target creature deals combat damage. Alright, we're going to have to miniaturize this boy now. Or we could sit here wanking. Boys, you love a good wank, don't you, boys? Let us continue wanking. I don't think I want to kill this. I think I'm going to kill one of these. Nah. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, well I guess we'll get there. I guess we'll get there. Someone else says he fucking loves wanking. I mean, it is the choice of a 13-year-old boy's life. Nothing upsets me more when I think about my life with the fact that growing up back in ye old days meant pornos were restricted to what magazines you could steal. And I'll be the first to admit, boys, I was a good stealer. I was a good magazine thief. Everybody knew the memes when it came to eating cuisines. Alright, got to do this in the right order, otherwise I'll die of AIDS. But to think I could have watched Hitomi... If, like, every kid on Earth now is watching Hitomi Tanaka's massive bats get gangbanged by 40 old men. I didn't even know that was happening when my balls were coming into their own. Let's... I mean, I don't want anyone to think too hard about what their kids are watching, but imagine you're 13 and your mum and dad are like, we're just going to go to the fish and chip shop, we'll be 20 minutes. You're doing a Mission Impossible rigging job. Set up the home computer, get some what's the tarpaulin on the floor, like an episode of Dexter, so that all the jizz gets mopped up, and you'll see things that you won't ever see in real life. I used to steal Sherry magazine and XL, and they shaped my life. What if you watched anything on the fucking planet? How is that going to shape your life? Lads. Mythics. Free mythics from Whizbangs. Enduring Angel. Boys, if there's one card that's going to go straight in the bin, it's this bitch. Maybe. I don't know. Flying Double Strike. You have hexproof. If your life total would be reduced to 0 or less, instead transform this and your life total becomes 3. Then, if it didn't transform this way, you get AIDS. Flying, you still have hexproof. Angelic Enforcer's power and toughness are each equal to your life total. Whenever Angelic Enforcer attacks, double your life total. That seems a lot of shit. But we did it, boys. And I don't even have to win. I love that Whizbangs think that rares and mythics are worse than random cosmetics. That's where we are in the game, lads. That's where we are in the game. Random cosmetics is the premium reward. Leech Gauntlet. Equipped creature has lifelink. Boys. Everybody loves a bit of lifelinks. March of shit. Unfortunately, that is shitness. So I think, there's always a debate on whether these are worth it. I'm not using these on anything else, so I think it's probably fine.
There's nothing I won't do to
Lance.
make Kamigawa better for my sister.
That doesn't sound like whatever this face looks like, does it, boys? Where's he sticking that sword? It doesn't look very safe. Alright, what did we get? 1 pack. 1 mythic. Oh, it's... Oh, okay, if it's from the latest set, I suppose that's fine. 2 orbs. That's good, Meesh. Another pack of shit. Some coins. Another pack of shit. And another mythic. Let's have a look at what mythics we got, Lance. I guess... Oh, no. I guess it was these 2. Blade of Oni. A quick creature has base power and toughness 5 and menace and is a black demon. Reconfigure 4. I presume there's a card that reduces the cost of reconfigures. Spirit Sisters Aids. At the beginning of your end step, choose target permanent card in your grave. You may sacrifice a permanent that shares a card type with the chosen card. If you do, return that card up your ass. This costs 5 though. Off the top of my head, having just read this, I thought, mill yourself a little bit, play something that makes treasures, sacrifice a treasure, get an artifact that costs 7 mana back. But this costs 5 by itself, so you're not doing any of that until turn 4. Plus, people just blow this up.
Well, that's a very defeatist attitude, Mr. Cheeks. What you just said sounds amazing. I really want to see that. But I definitely don't want to see you try that and lose. Or I'll unsub and I'll go watch legs, you bitch.
That's the risk, Lance. That's the risk. That kind of stuff's enough to send me suicidal. That kind of stuff is enough to give me the heebie-jeebies when it comes to Mageecs. And I might just very well refuse to even attempt whatever the fuck I was talking about. Right, boys. Right, Lance. Alright, I'm almost finished. What are we doing? We're going to talk about more Star Trek? Talk about more pornos that you used to steal at school? Or a lot of you in your 20s and still had access to the internet? I remember dial-up booby pictures, and I just got so scared it was going to blow up my computer, which it probably would have, that I only did it once. I only did it once, and I got half of a JPEG, about this much, of like, you know how pictures used to load, like... It got about there, and I just like, I'm not doing this ever again. And I, to this day, never, ever, ever watch pornos on a computer. Just in case. Boys, is it our old pal Mono White Lifelink AIDS? Red Dwarf was good. I fucking loved Red Dwarf. I fucking loved a bit of Red Dwarf. Okay, we gotta draw some white land or not be dead when we play Golos. Okay, Bajuka Bog is pretty good. I'm glad we got 2 bollocks. But, boys, the overarching feeling is I love Mageecs. Another game against the same old shit. Incredible fun time 8. Incredible fun time 8, boys. So let's have a think. Just another world tree, right? I don't want a Bajuka Bog while nobody's dead. And all the other lands are just basics. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, boys. What else did I watch? Bottom. When I was a kid, I don't know who, my mum or my nan thought it was fine for me to watch Bottom all day. I loved Bottom. Loved it. If you don't know what it is, it's basically like 2 middle-aged men smacking each other with frying pans all day long. I just thought it was amazing. Oh, Bajuka Bollocks in hand. That is clean memes. Hey, boys, magic is definitely not bollocks. Is it, boys? I should have played Mirror March. I take that all back. I should have played Mirror March, but I was too busy being a stone-cold memer. Alright, we're going to have to blow everyone up. It's unfortunate, but we do have the perfect answer for this guy's one-note Charlie Bollocks Pussy AIDS deck. Which is exactly the level of magic that I enjoy doing. Boys, Benny Hill, nah. I think I watched Benny Hill when I was very small. Very small. So it never gave me the full horns. But you see it once you grow up. Like randomly on TV. In the same way when you watch Carry On. Everyone remember Carry On? That was kind of like sexual workplace harassment that we all thought was just funny. And yeah, it was like bus drivers who were like leering old gross 40-year-olds, alcoholic, smoky weirdos who it was just completely normal that in the middle of their route they'd jump off the bus and run into some 25-year-old's house and give her the blams. And we all thought, yeah, standard. Squeezing everyone's ass during the ride, like, and then doing a classic laugh, like, I'm gonna squeeze this girl's ass for the memes, for the memes. That's what we used to do in the UK, lads. We were always ahead of the curve when it came to self-cancellation. But yeah, I like the early Red Dwarfs. Only because it was humdrum in the exact same way that I like Star Trek. Pure hum-drummington. Okay. So, are we going to play Golos? Or are we going to play Thragbags? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only play one. I think you got to make sure you're not dead, right? So hopefully we get at least one. Nope. Not in 2019, Lance. I mean, I haven't said it much today. I fucking hate Mageecs. I fucking... Like, it's no accident these people are still playing this gibberish after all this time. Such boring, pathetic aids. What now? What now? Fucking arsewank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I draw a land, I can play Bontu and Golos. If not, we'll just have a fucking AIDS. Ecological something into Mech Titan. Legs VD already solved Mech Titan lands. That deck is basically premium net decks now. Legs already solved Mecha Titanic Bullocks. Boys. So I'm thinking, if I play Golos, I want it to stay alive. Alright, well now it doesn't have to stay alive. Why is everyone such a slow fucking cunt? Definitely getting rewarded, boys. Definitely getting rewarded for playing Mirror March against Heliod mono white fucking losers as usual. Beautiful fucking scenes. Beautiful fucking scenes. Someone says something about Captain Planet. Not that shithead. You want to play against my Turbo Gundam deck? Yes, I will play against that. So hopefully we get a big batch of Ulamogs at the end of this turn. And we don't all die of AIDS. How can one man whose entire deck is 1 mana be such a slow fucking bitch? It doesn't even begin to make any sense. Thanks, Whizbangs. Thanks, Whizzies. I definitely feel like we're getting our money's worth playing this kind of deck. Definitely feel like I wasn't getting screwed out of jizz playing. Look at all these cards, boys. Where are these? Nah, let's have more Into the Norths. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that is a few draws. 3 draws, and we'll sacrifice Bontu if you can. What is this card that is causing this guy to take 90% of the game? Protection from a color, I guess. Maybe. Maybe some fucking bullshit. Alright, that's something. Oh my god, 0-3 on the flips. Oh, well, that's just standard Mageecs, Mr. Jeeks. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. We're going to have to double block, and Genesis Ultimatum is going to have to get me something amazing. Or this guy could just spend 45 minutes wanking himself dry. You never know, boys. Everyone likes a good... Hey, he's fucking doing Mageecs pretty quick today. Unbelievable scenes. So what's the third one? Return someone from your grave to the field. But this comes back every turn anyway, because, you know, pussies and all that. This comes back every turn anyway. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we top deck Ulamog, that's still good. If not, let's just keep wasting our fucking time. So much pussy jizz. Did I like the halftime Super Bowl show? I did. I thought it was good. I'm impressed so many of those rappers have conditioned themselves well enough not to say the N-word like 20, 30 years after that song came out, and they must have sung it with the N-word 500 million times. I don't understand. What the fuck is this pussy doing? Hopefully we get more of these. That might have to block. Yeah. Alright. Abiding Grace or this thing? Nah. This thing is fucking annoying as shit. So if I Wrath of God, only this guy is left alive. But it's on 11, and I might be dead. Bollocks. I don't give a shit. So if he's got Valorous stance, then I think he does win. Nope. Alright. What has he got? To do 16 British damage. I don't think that's 16. And I've got big oogs. So it can't be Valorous stance. I don't know what it could be. Fingers crossed, Lance, for the memes! For the memes! And fuck this game! You fucking cunt game! Oh, Lance. We almost did the memes again, but Magic the Gathering memed me once more. Fuck you, whizbangs. We could have got multiple Ulamogs, but I'm currently flipping my fucking shit for nothing as usual. 102 life. 5 life. Who's gonna win this one, boys? Who's gonna win this? Boy, we got another Ulamog. So, I mean, that's something. This guy's doing some serious thinks about whether he wants to give my Ulamog lifelink or not. So I can bring back Night of Autumn. I think I'm going to do that. Try and finally get some quality flips and blow up all of these. I don't know why I didn't play that before combat, but I do have a lot of aids. A lot of aids. So you're going to have to forgive me, boys. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I'm going to keep everything where it is then. Yeah. Why didn't I do it post-combat, boys? Heliod's lifelink ability is slowing the game down. You're right. But he also just wants to keep doing it. He wants to keep doing it. Okay, fingers crossed. Although we don't really need to cross our fingers because who cares? But, you know, memes and such. So that's on level 2. That's on level 1. That's maxed out. That's better. That is good, clean British memes, Lance. Good, clean, beautiful British memes. This is why we play Mageecs. This is why everybody tunes in for 5-hand-1 gibberish. And don't even begin to suggest to me that it isn't. You guys knew I was going to win this game because it's up on the tubes. If it wasn't up on the tubes, then you know I would have died from it. But nothing is sweeter in all of life, and I say this as a man who's coming off the back of unlimited sandwiches on Valentine's Day. Nothing is sweeter than a fake 5-hand-1 YouTube video. 14 cards to go. Could win here. Oh, he's dead. He's only got 20 cards left. Don't know why I play Khan in this deck, but we'll find out presently, Lance. We shall find out presently what this guy has got hidden in his bumhole. I can't believe how fucking one bellend bitch card can cause so much AIDS. Four, 5, 6. So I can't even use this before he's dead. What a shame. Boys, I fucking love Mageecs. Oh my god, what a shit game. What a shit game. So I could put... I don't want to... I mean, it's pointless. He's already dead. Look at that 0 legend rule, boys. Incroyable memes. I am the ultimate brewmeister. Who cannot win a flip that makes any difference.
Oh, you got 15 Knight of Autumns, you bitch.
That is true. That is true. We did get 15 Knight of Autumns. But we didn't get 15 Ulamogs. That would have been pretty tasty. Look at this premium boys deck. Absolute brewmeister lands. You know how they like a set came out last week? None of that shit for this lad. You know how free players you can do anything with any number of colors? None of that shit for this boy. Good clean Mageecs there. Definitely reminds us all why we wish we stabbed ourselves in the balls the day this was released and then uninstalled it, which I suppose means you didn't need to stab yourself in the balls in the first place at all. But we were just memeing, Lance. So he is forcing Mech Titan, which means, do we play Artifact Destruction for the memes or pick something else? I mean, that's an encouraging picture on the box, but I know it's not in the deck because I don't have any white. We could play mono white for beautiful memes, boys. We could play mono white for the ultimate in Funtime Frankies. But I think we're going to play Pool of Bollocks. I should play Farewell. Yeah. Everybody knows I love smearing J. Cole's decks in the shit. Oh no, that's not a good hand. That's not a good hand at all, boys. We're looking for memes. So this is Pool of Vigorous Growth. The reason why I and many people enjoy this deck is because you get a bunch of random cards. And we like a good bit of random aids. Hey, we like random aids so much that we can say the shuffler was fine and then give Wizards 20 quid for the memes. And don't pretend that we didn't, Lance. Not Ginger Bitch. Although technically I do like a Ginger Bitch. I think Ginger Muff is premium Muff. Wouldn't you also agree? I actually don't know. I like a ginger hair. But I think standard brunette Muff might be the premier Muffage. It might very well indeed be the premier Muff. But then you have to get into the which level of ethnicity is the premium Muffage. Which ethnicity is top quack Muff, boys? Okay. We still got 4 mana. We still got Shatter the Shits. This guy's pretty beefy in this state. Plus, Shatter the Sky kills Mech Titan. So, like, what am I scared about? That's what makes Mech Titan such shitness. So let me read what it works. Exile this and 4 other artifact creatures and or vehicles. Create Mech Titan, a man with flying vigilance, trample, lifelink, haste. It's all colors. When it leaves the field, return all exiled cards to the field. Okay. Oh, he can smell a blow-ups, boys. He can smell his anus is gonna explode. He should have sacrificed his brute. He should have sacrificed his ginger boy. So if I wanted to be mean, I can exile this, but that's not really the game. That's not really the game, Lance. We're just gonna keep spunking boys until we are. Fuck you. Now. All right, if he's plussing it,
Lies beyond.
I think we might not have to go and call the police. But I also want to call the police. So 4 and 5s are random, obviously. You could get some good shit, you could end up with a load of boring bollocks. If he minuses this to kill one of my sexy bitches, though, we're gonna have issues. Alright, I was hoping we would draw some lands, but you can't have it all your own way, can you, Lance? Otherwise you'd be the boy legs. Slim said, I was with a redhead once, can confirm, great muffage. All muffage beats no muffage. a full waxed vag. I mean, it doesn't take much for me to call the police.
Secrets.
And that is a full-on, like, put me through to the CID squad. Okay, he's getting closer. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. He's done it, Lance. Hold those pubes. Hold those pubes. Absolutely incroyable memes. Oh, it costs 5 as well to do. This game is a load of shit, lads. This game is a load of old aids. I'll make it slightly harder. I'm not going to exile the Titan. I'll exile the Forge. The Geordie LaForge. Geordie LaForge! Oh my god! Dr. Cheeks really knows all about Star Trek, lads. He is a complete dweeb. The memes. True, boys. I was a complete memer dweeb the whole time. I'm actually not going to attack. So, he can minus this and blow this up, and then the combo will work. But if he does that, he's cheating. And I'm going to Ixalan bind the core.
Bathe in ghost fire.
Alright, he wants to be a bit of a cheater, eh? Wants to be a bit of a cheater. Okay.
How was he cheating, you fucking mink?
No one's allowed to beat me on my stream. Those are the rules. Those are the rules. Otherwise, I'll just delete the whole fucking AIDS. So when this dies, let me see what happens. Is it when it dies or when it leaves the field? Well, we'll find out now. Yeah, when it leaves the field. Pretty good, did.
You're right, Buster Cheeks, he's not bad. You couldn't get rid of the wee bastard.
I couldn't. I couldn't get rid of him, lads. Technically, it's very similar to Omni Tears, if you remember that. Ali and Trazi would play a bunch of super cheap weenies,
Do not defy the designs of
and then
dragon.
it'd be return 6 cards, put a permanent on the field, and he would put Omniscience on the field, which is better than make a single 10/10 that can be killed by literally anything. But it's still fine, I guess, if your ambition is to make Mimas decks. But we all know the true ambition of every YouTuber is to make broken, unbelievable 5-hand 1 Mimas. Busted 5-hand 1 decks, lads. Nobody wants to see amateur bullshit like this that loses some of the time. How will anybody even begin to think I was the best in the world otherwise? Alright, we keep not drawing any lands. I am officially 50% the land mass that he is. Which obviously makes me throw a British wobbler. This is good though. Right? The fact that these all basically cost nothing. The fact that these all cost nothing. And you can look off the top a few times. I actually think it's alright. So we're not dead. Still not dead. Oh, I am dead now.
Past is unwritten.
Yeah, so 10 trample means I take 8. I thought we were having a a fun memes game, lads. But I guess we just needed to win the whole time, boys. Classic scenes. So, Mech Titan works primarily if your opponent refuses to exile the Titan because he wants to see it work and misses 18 land drops. Just like your boy Legs, right? And think, Legs was playing people who wanted to win. Unbelievable fucking scenes. Unfucking believable. Alright, 1 or 2 more games and we're out of here. 1:15. I've got a second wind. And I'm going to use that to do something that isn't playing Magic the Gathering. Play this shit deck that I hate. I don't think so. I think we're going to have one game of this. And then one free play something maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll play Bolus to wrap the... Yeah, alright, we'll play Bolus after this. Future Sommelier. But what is he currently? Is he a current Somali bitch? Boys. Alright, we got 1 Blow Up All the Peeps and 1 Ugin. That's gotta be enough. That's got to be enough. Lands. So what mono deck do you think we're playing this time? Red or green? I'm gonna say green. Oh my god, we were playing AIDS. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So, I don't have Bajuka Bog, so I'm gonna die. I don't think... on the draw in this game is fairly pointless, I think. I don't know, we'll see. I see this being played a lot these days. What's it called? The fucking fish AIDS deck. You know the deck I'm talking about. Phoenix. The Phoenix deck. It's annoying bollocks. But what isn't? Stormwing is probably gonna give me 8, but you never know, boys. You never know. Jesse says, was that amazing or what? It was. It was truly the most 5-hand one, just incroyable thing we've ever seen. Everybody was saying that they're gonna spend all their wild cards today. Hey, he had it exactly like we suspected, boys. Isn't Magic the best? Man, hey, I had it too, because I'm the best. Unbelievable scenes. That's why you play 16 sweepers, Lance. Hey, he had it again, boys! Net decks are good decks. Everybody knows that. So I'm going to have to play Ugin and minus it. And if Ugin gets countered, then I'm dead. Alright. Well, I think we've got a chance. A low chance. Alright, now it's just got a little bit higher. But he's probably got another one in his hand. Or just 2 lightning bolts. Hey! He probably has another one in his hand. I said that, right? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me, Lance. Couldn't be me. Alright, that's actually pretty tasty shit, boys. Just have to not die. I mean, it's a tough ask. Are we going to get the early GGs? Early GGs, all he needs is a shock. All he needs is a shock, Lance. I mean, he could still have a shock. So don't pop your champagne tits just yet, Lance. Don't pop those champagne tits just yet. Okay, I don't think there's anything I want back. Oh my god, boys, we did it. We smashed an absolute incredible net deck, and I don't know about you, but I feel like a fucking million billion pesos. I feel like I can revitalize the Zimbabwean economy with the power in my balls that you just witnessed. Never mind that I got lucky with that second draw the shits. This guy top decked a load of AIDS. And definitely don't worry that this could ever have been a shock, because it was on the tubes. So you know it wasn't a shock. If it was a shock, this whole game would have gone in the bin. Just like it should have. Lads, everybody knows. Only the true masters of the game show games that they lose, because it never happens. There are no true masters of the game. There is only one in best of one, and he is 0 Pro Tour wins, or I think he appeared in the first one, he said. Right? Our boy Siege, he's the best. Followed just very closely behind by Legs, and then being chased down by every cocaine sniffing ass pussy Daquan Watson 24-hour tweet-em-a-bitch. Absolutely perfect game this is. Lads, this, you know how Kamigawa came out and no one's playing any new cards? That means Kamigawa is the greatest set ever. Even me, boys. I'm not playing any new cards because I've got AIDS. Alright, we'll open these and that's the end. I'm going to watch some Star Trek. I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to eat some Doritos, perhaps. I think I got some Tarama Salata. And I bought some pita bread today, so I've got the right hors d'oeuvre to go with it. Beautiful mange. What's this? Neon shits. Alright, fingers crossed for some premium neon mythics. Boys, it worked. Beautiful. Beautiful fucking AIDS. What's this? One of the vampire sets. Sorin, maybe? Hive Heart shitbags. Oh, that's going in the decks, boys. It's going in all the decks. Beautiful shits. So what we got in the store? What we? Jesse says your deck was better than Legs. I don't know. Legs literally won all of his games. That's the only mark of how you gauge anything. Right? Boys. Lads, you know what a deal is, right? Only 600 shits for all of these unplayable bollocks. Oh, come on, chicks. This is mildly playable. I'd definitely get to exile some peeps, and this is like a big Studio Ghibli memes or some shit. Yeah, but it's drawn by Niels Ham. If anything, I think we need to make a big shit that Niels Ham doesn't sound Wiley Beckett, but I don't know, is he allowed? Is this culture Iris Compier? Is this cultural appropriation? Fiona she? Well, that Fiona might be allowed, but we're gonna have to run an investigation on all these memers. Anyway, boys, that's the end of this boring shit. I'm glad we all had an absolutely wonderful time, and until next time, remember that we cured AIDS, so take that huge risk of that bloke in the park, because what's the worst that can happen? You get some hemorrhoids, then that's easily cleared up. Until next time, Lance,